Dare say you'll be glad to get home. Have you anyone waiting?
Well, not down there.
Wish I had. All my own fault. No sooner in old Blighty than I'm off again. Regular globetrotter. Ah, well, back to, what's the word? Austerity. Thought I'd gotten away from it forever.
Hard luck.
I say, is that your lot?
First officer's compliments, sir. You and Mr. Trumper disembark by E-deck gangway, starboard side.
Thank you.
Thought you might like to see a paper, sir. The pilot brings them on board.
Oh, thanks. Well, let's see if there's any good news for a change. Oh, old Ancred has bought it.
Who?
Sir Henry Ancred. When I was a kid, I was dragged off to see him in Othello. Or Macbeth, was it? One of those Johnnies. Talk about boring. Died on his birthday, it seems.
Really?
The occasion was marked by the unveiling of his portrait commissioned from Miss Agatha Troy, R.A.
May I see that, please?
Rotten luck. Well, it seems as though you'll just have to wait until you've got a shot. Damn! I say, that's a roll, Panama. Oh, well, I suppose I wouldn't be wearing it again for a year or two.
I think you can count on that at least. Time to go ashore, Mr. Trumper.
Back so soon, then?
It's been 2 months.
That's it? Well, I never. Is that for me?
Flowers have a tendency to wilt.
I haven't seen one of those in years. Perhaps I'll use it for a still life.
I wouldn't have minded a bank robber. Even a murderer. Strangler, say, or one of those henpecked little fellows who's seen his wife off with an axe. Con men are the lower depths. They ooze what they think is charm, and it's endless, day and night. Laid on with a trowel.
I know the feeling.
When I think of sharing that broom cupboard of a cabin all the way from...
From Cape Town, was it? Excuse me?
What?
Oh, I just thought that after telling me all about your adventures in India...
South Africa.
...that you'd condescended to ask me what I'd been doing for the past, whatever it was.
Oh, I know what you've been doing.
Really? Clever you, then.
Well, you've been painting that old actor Ancred who's up and died.
My God.
What's the matter?
Do you know everything?
One reads the Times.
Well, I've been trying to... What's that awful expression? Get up a head of steam to tell you about it.
What's the matter?
Rory, I'm not scatterbrained, am I? No, don't laugh. The old man's dead. They all said it was the crayfish. But what about the red paint on the banister? Or that horrid little book about how to embalm a corpse? I mean, if it comes right down to it, what happened to the arsenic? Oh, look, I am making sense. Inside my head, I know I am. It's simply that I'm no good at telling a story.
But you're going to.
was all a mistake when I couldn't enjoy my sandwiches. And I'd given myself a treat, smoked salmon.
Please don't think I'm seething with sinister intent. I mean, there's no need to swing from the communication cord.
He had only to open his mouth, and swinging from the communication cord was the last thing one had in mind. But no, that's not where it begins.
You asked to paint the portrait?
Yes. Yes, that's right, aren't you clever? I was written to by Sir Henry's daughter-in-law, who keeps house for him, Millamant.
Millamant?
She was Mildred, but the old man rechristened her. They once played together in The Way of the World. Well, anyway, I didn't want to do the portrait, so I told them no. The next thing I knew, Thomas Ancred was on my doorstep. He's the younger son he produces.
And so you said yes?
I said yes to dinner. It was at the Oleander. The food there's black market.
Troy.
Well, we don't all of us go on paid holidays to South Africa. And I still said no.
But why?
A portrait of Sir Henry as Macbeth, 6 feet by 4, to be completed in just over a week. Mr. Ancred, contrary to what you have apparently heard, I am not a house painter.
Dear lady.
Sorry.
You see, it's Papa's 75th. And he was so in hopes that the nation would honor him with a portrait. Alas, the nation has dragged its collective feet, and so Papa, being the trooper that he is, has decided to honor himself. Money really is no object.
Not interested.
Oh, come now. What's a week? And I assure you, you'll loathe our family.
No, I beg your pardon. I'll do what?
Taken en masse, they can be quite revolting. It's why I prefer to live in London. Of course, working hammer and tongs, you won't see much of them.
Mr. Ancred, hammer and tongs isn't ever how I like to work. And I don't paint to order or with a time limit or 6 feet by 4. As to money being no object, how lovely. But this week I find I'm unexpectedly solvent. So you can be as charming as you undoubtedly.
Thank you.
Which I imagine is how you came to be on the train.
I'm Cedric Ancred. I find it so exciting that you're going to do a picture of Grandpapa and all his tats and bobs.
Sir Henry is your...
Yes. Sordid, isn't it? Mummy is Millamant, who looks after him, and Daddy, only promise you won't tell, was Henry Irving Ancred. I paint, too.
Do you? How nice.
Not like you. I design things. Of course, it's all grim nowadays, but we keep on toddling. Oh, God, you were reading and I stopped you.
It's not important.
It is a sin against the Holy Ghost.
What utter nonsense.
You tell me so. Pardon me, Penelope.
Do you, design at all for the theatre?
How sweet of you to take an interest. Yes, when one is given employment. Which, with a word from the grand old man, would be all the year round. Only in my case, the grand old man chooses never to speak. Talk about blood being thicker than water. Oh my God, don't look.
What is it?
I can't bear it. Every time I see it, it gets uglier.
Does it?
There. God, the enduring horror of it. Castle Despair. I say, I spy with my little eye Ancreds by the dozen. Greetings, you two. This is my cousin, Fenella Cairns.
Hello.
And the warrior bold is another cousin, Paul Kentish.
Hello.
Miss Agatha Troy.
You've really come. We can hardly believe it. Grandfather is 10 years younger.
Whereas I am aging by the minute. Do say you brought the car.
Only the governess car, Cedric. Have you brought much luggage? Oh, so you have. Well, the luggage can go in the cart and
I refuse to walk. Slowly, you brute. You'll have us all over. Are you mad? You animal! Slowly, I say!
Of course, the clan will gather for the great day. Mummy will be there, but Daddy is touring in the Middle East.
Touring? Do you mean with the army?
No, he's in hay fever.
In the desert?
And there's my mother, who's already here.
Not to mention Aunt Desdemona, who's never married, but dies for love at least once a year.
3 sisters.
Good subject for a play.
Not bad.
Oh,
What is it?
a horrible child has just pulled a face at me.
Oh, that would be my young sister.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Don't be. She is a horror.
Name of Panty.
Oh, yes, what a charming name.
Was the little blisters knickers were always falling down. In a way, I'm the black sheep of the family. Because I hate the theatre, want nothing to do with it. No, what I'd really like is to go into the police. But of course, with this gammy leg of mine, maybe pie in the sky.
I have a friend at Scotland Yard. I'm sure he'd be only too glad to talk to you.
Well, that was kind of you.
Oh, he's a sweet boy. When you go down to Ancreton, you and he...
Will I? What?
I mean, if. Pauline Kentish, Paul's mother, that is, had been in a great many of the kind of plays where people come in and go out through French windows.
Hello! You've come to paint father, haven't you? How do you do?
How do you...
We're all agog. Paul, darling, there you are. I hope you haven't walked from the station, not with your poor leg. No, don't lie. Cedric has told me all. Fenella, dear, why did you let him?
Mother, walking is good for me. When I left the hospital, I was
Such a brave old boy. So courageous, Miss Troy. A King Harry, home from Agincourt. Forgive a mother's tears. We Ancreds cannot always hide what is within. Oh. Drinks are being served in the great hall.
There you are. Come and have a stirrup cup. God, I'm done in. That damn pony ought to be put down.
Cedric, sit up straight. You're not a child. Miss Troy, I'm Milmond Ancred. How do you do?
How do you do?
Millie is my mamma.
My father-in-law looks forward to meeting you at dinner. He hopes you had a pleasant journey.
And all that rot.
Do sit down.
Thank you.
Fruit cup, madam?
Oh, lovely.
Millie, where are you putting Miss Troy? In Bernhardt or Sidden?
Grandpapa named the bedrooms after actresses.
Why not in Bracegirdle?
Out of the question. The ceiling leaks, and there are rats. Until Barker finds the poison he mislaid, Bracegirdle is out of bounds. Miss Troy will do very nicely in Siddons.
We could always move darling Sonia into Bracegirdle. What larks.
Be quiet, Cedric.
Fen, my poppet. Paul, haven't either of you told Miss Troy about Sonia?
Is she one of the family?
No, but she'd like to be.
Cedric, you are impossible.
Sonia is the old party's protégée.
Oh, yes.
Or if I may resort to ye olde English, she's his bit of naughty.
Cedric, you're disgusting.
Thank you, Fenella. But I believe chastisement is a mother's privilege.
We all loathe her.
Am I in time for fruit cup? Oh, say it's not all gone. Sonia simply must have a Dwinkie.
Darling!
Cedric! You've come down for Noddy's birthday!
This is only base camp. From here on, the ascent begins.
Alpenstocks at the ready.
Something like that. I'm afraid Barker's put your painting gear upstairs in your room. I'll have him move it to the theatre first thing.
The theatre? Is there one?
Well, it's not exactly Drury Lane, but you'll find that Grandpapa does nothing by halves. You'll have Macbeth's scenery, the blasted heath and all that. And if Paul's sister, young Panty, can be made to pose, you'll even have the bloody child. And there's proper lighting.
Oh, Lord, I need daylight.
Oh, well, will a window suffice? We spare no expense.
Everest is conquered. Why, this is lovely.
I'm glad you like it. And you're so nice that now I wish for your sake you hadn't come.
My word, what on earth am I in for?
It's my beastly family. I hate them. I used to like Grandpapa so much, and now he's horrid. I mean, how would you like it if your grandfather brought a loathsome blonde into the house?
Well, I don't know. My grandmother wouldn't have done handsprings, that's for sure. Oh, I am sorry, that was...
What's more, now they fight amongst themselves about money. You should hear them.
My dear child.
What if he should leave Ancreton to her, instead of to ghastly Cedric or horrible Panty, or me? God, old women are so foul. Even Mummy is sometimes. She'll be here on Thursday.
Well, as the same Cedric would say, what larks.
But...
No, please. I'm an outsider and I don't
That's why I can...
I don't think you should tell me what you might want to kick yourself for later on. Or want to kick me. May I know at what time you have dinner?
8:30. You'll hear the gong. I'll say no more. But there is badness in this house. You'll see.
Fenella. You did that very well. I suppose it must run in the family. Alice down the rabbit hole.
I tell you, it's a miracle I don't go off my chump. You think it's easy living in this mausoleum with a couple of old crones and a kid that's out the crazy gang?
Endeavour to look on the bright side.
Oh, nothing easy. It's a laugh a minute. If you really cared about me, you'd put me in a position where I wasn't looked down on. Noddy, you owe it to me. A girl has her self-respect. There's somebody out there. It's that ghastly child.
The drawing room, madam.
Thank you.
All alone, Miss Troy. How neglectful we are.
Not at all.
Do sit.
Thank you.
Barker will serve sherry once there's a full house. Is Siddons to your liking?
Siddons? Oh, you mean the room? Yes, it's absolute.
You were saying?
Excuse me. The ancient art of the embalming of corpses. Oh, dear.
It looks like one of our treasures. May I? Yes, it is. No wonder.
I'm sorry.
I came in here yesterday just in time to see Sir Henry's lady friend sitting down there rather suddenly with a very pink face. I dare say she took it from the library.
Is it very valuable?
If you'll forgive me saying so, I can think of no other reason why it should commend itself to Miss Sonia Orincourt. One is hardly tempted to mention her and books in the same breath.
Especially one on the art of embalming corpses.
Papa's just coming down. Damn. That means Cedric will be late.
Afraid so. He was still in the bath when I tried to get in.
It's hardly the way to stay in Father's good graces, is it, Millie?
Oh, good. He's not here. I came down by the back stairs. It's known as heading them off at the pass. Good evening, Mr. Kentish.
Good evening to you, Miss Cairns.
What's this, my darling? More mischief? Isn't Mummy to be told? Oh, dear.
So, this is our distinguished painter. I am delighted. Delighted.
I hope you continue to be.
I believe I shall. I believe I shall. Millamant, my impression was that Cedric had come down to us from town.
He had an important letter to write. Perhaps he didn't hear the gong.
In what room is he?
Garrick, I think.
Then he most certainly heard the gong. Barker, you may oblige me with a whiskey and soda.
Oh, Papa. Dr. Maltravers distinctly said...
One small glass.
...of sherry or wine, but
Hold! Not... Enough! Go, Barker, stay me with flagons. You see, dear Miss Troy, how an old man departs from his well-ordered ways in your honor.
Papa, it's too bad of you. It would serve you right if...
Oh, my God.
I adore it when people are pleased to see me. Noddy, darling, when the applause quite dies down, I'd like a gin and tonic.
She's wary. Dearest Grandpapa, I creep, I grovel. Somebody send Barker out at once for sackcloth. Great one. Tell Cedric he's forgiven. Darling Sonia, intercede for me. Implore Grandpapa. Ah.
Cedric, say nothing.
My God.
Cedric.
She's wearing great-great-grandmama Ancred's Russian brooch.
Nice, isn't it? I'm ever so thrilled.
Be quiet, sir! It is time we went in. Barker, you may serve my whiskey and soda in the dining room. Dear lady, allow me.
Noddy? I haven't had my drink.
For that you must blame him who came down late. Barker, will you take pity on Miss Orincourt? A trifling, foolish banquet, as old Capulet had it. Nonetheless, we shall begin.
Oh, Papa.
Papa, how dreadful. Who on earth could
The revolting infant, that's who. Can there be doubt of it?
She deserves a spanking.
Not to mention disinheriting.
It shouldn't be allowed. It really shouldn't.
I am grievously displeased. So it has come to this. How sharper than
I think they call it a raspberry cushion.
How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child.
I'm sure Panty meant it as a joke.
Let the ingrate be brought before me.
Papa, she's already in bed.
If not out on her broomstick.
We don't really know that it was Panty.
We shall know. Tomorrow we shall know. Let us now dine.
Yes, well, before we all get on with it, I just happen to have something to say that may cheer us all up.
A Herculean task, I think. What say you, Miss Troy? Shall we hear him?
Well, yes.
Right then. Fenella and I are going to be married.
Oh, Paul.
Remini.
Dear heaven.
So I think that congratulations may be in order.
Never, 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 never.
Lear, Act 5, Scene 3.
Fenella, Paul, how could you?
That's torn it. Now I suppose he'll send for old Ratisbon and change his will again.
Oh, let him. Who cares?
Paul, don't dare say such a thing. Oh, God. Underage and first cousins. This is a mother's thanks.
Cedric, stop it. You too, Pauline. Fenella, Paul, do you want to turn him against his own family?
He's in one of his tantrums, that's all. Because we didn't go to him and humbly ask his blessing. He's not upset, it's all an act. You ought not to paint him as Macbeth, Miss Troy. What he really is bloody old King Lear. How sharper than a serpent's tooth. Ugh! And as far as turning against his family is concerned, he's done that already. Ever since he brought that tart into the house. That peroxide gold digger 50 years younger than I...
Fenella, dear.
God blimey, what's happened? Dottie, darling, what's happened?
Who on earth?
20 guesses, dear.
What is it? Grease paint?
In this house? Well, of course it is. It's a carmine stick.
I don't think so. May I? No, it's oil paint. Cadmium red.
The shade is immaterial. My solicitor will be here by lunchtime.
I think everyone was glad to make it an early night. I know I was. Red paint. Dark crimson. I wonder why I was so quick to think it was blood. I've tired you, I'm sorry.
One grows a trifle stiff.
Well, then we've done enough for today. At least you have.
I have been remembering my lines. Since 1904, I have essayed the role 6 times and always to tremendous business. It hasn't been an unlucky play for me.
Oh, yes, I've heard about the Macbeth superstition. One mustn't quote from it.
Or speak its name. It is known as the Scottish play. Am I to be allowed a glimpse?
Well, it's only a kind of synopsis, I'm afraid.
Oh, a clever lady. Yes, I have chosen well. Well, may you see things well done there. Adieu, lest our old robes sit easier than our new.
God's benison go with you.
A spark so for my tinder, then farewell. If we do meet again, why, we shall smile. If not, why then, this parting was well made.
What's up? Don't you like it?
You have to take off the surplus charcoal. Otherwise it messes the paints. How long have you been there?
Ages. I stayed quiet because I'm not allowed. I'm Patricia Claudia Ellen Anchored Kentish.
Well, I've gathered that.
You couldn't have gathered that because they're all call me Panty. Are these your paints?
Yes, so hands off.
I'm going to paint with them.
Not a hope.
If you won't let me, I'll kill you.
Don't be an ass and leave that. Why, you little.
You can't smack me. I'm being brought up on a system.
Are you indeed? Well, here's a shock for your system.
Ow! Beast, that hurt.
Well, it was meant to.
Serve you right if you catch it.
Catch what?
Didn't they tell you? I've been sent home from school. I've got ringworm. Do you want to see?
No! Now, look here. If you promise not to touch my paints, I'll give you a board and some brushes and you can go away and do a proper picture later.
When?
After lunch.
Now. Well, I want back it to red. I like red.
I thought you already had some of that. I mean, the stuff you daubed on the banister outside my bedroom.
Me? I don't know where your room is.
Or what was written on your grandfather's looking-glass. You're not going to tell me it wasn't you that put that awful cushion on his chair? The one that made that revolting noise?
Really? Why is it I always miss things? It isn't fair.
I think it was then I realised that something was very wrong. Panty was quite capable of telling lies, but somehow I knew that she was speaking the truth. She hadn't played those idiotic practical jokes. But if she hadn't, who had? And why? On the Thursday, as expected, Fenella's mother, Janetta Cairns, arrived.
Here comes witch number 3.
Sorry? Oh, you mean as in the 3 weird sisters?
Not really, no. There's 4 of them. The one they call Desi hasn't arrived yet. Desdemona? Anyway, Millicent isn't a sister, she's an in-law. So there's witch 1, witch 2, witch 3, witch... Aren't you supposed to be painting Noddy?
Watercolouring clears my head. And Sir Henry isn't up to posing for very long.
He's poorly, you know. Can't eat anything stronger than baby food, or he's as sick as a... Good morning.
Good morning.
As a dog. As a lady dog. Do you see that for bloody manners? She's as bad as the rest of them. Load of toffee-nosed lady mucks. They all hate me. anyone would think I wanted to be stuck in this godforsaken rat hole. Stone me, nothing to do and all day to do it in.
Are you stuck here?
What else is there? I'm delicate. Asthma, ever since I was a kid. I thought I might go touring with Ensa, you know, every night something awful. Except as soon as I opened my mouth to sing, all the boys in the orchestra complained they couldn't hear themselves play. So when Noddy took a, interest and asked me down here, I had to pinch myself. I mean, it was Christmas, Whitsun and August bank holiday rolled into one. Mind, whatever I get, I'll have earned it. He's the only one of them I feel sorry for. I suppose he's a bit, well, it's all part of life's rich pageant, innit? Do you know he can't sleep nights? He's afraid Noddy's going to leave all this lot to the kid.
Panty? I thought she was out of favour.
Well, she shouldn't go writing on mirrors, should she? Or daubing paint on banisters.
Did Panty tell you she'd done that? Well, did she?
I've got to go inside, all this fresh air.
And on the Friday, the unmarried sister, Desdemona, arrived with Thomas anchored. And on the Saturday, the solicitor, Mr. Rattersburn, drove down from town. The birthday party was now complete. So, very nearly, was Sir Henry's portrait.
The old party begs to be excused. He's closeted with Mr. Rattisburn.
Oh.
Anything I can do?
Well, yes. Would you stand in for him?
Me?
I'm just touching up the highlights on this cloak. It's there. Would you mind?
Mind? I'm in seventh heaven. Like this? Shall I be dashing?
Oh dear. Look, would you just try standing on this box? There. Now just let the cloak fall naturally. Raise your right arm as though there were a dirk in your hand. There. Let me just arrange you.
I've never posed before. Well, not for a portrait. Tuppence to talk to me.
That's it. Now then.
Did you know the house is simply seething with intrigue? The consensus of opinion is that the birthday boy will choose the opportunity to announce his new will.
You're joking.
Be the star turn, top of the bill.
Are you saying that Sir Henry... Oh, please do stay still. That Sir Henry would humiliate his family?
Oh, yes. He does it every time. He adores it.
Does he change his will often?
On average, about every 2 years. It's sort of a command performance. I say, Do give Seedy the tinsiest look. My very own private view. Oh, do.
Well, keep still. I haven't finished yet.
Oh, my God. It's him. It's theatre. Just like he is. It's Shakespeare, and it's Macbeth, and it's him all in one. I'm terrified.
First, Papa will propose the King's health, then one of us will propose Papa's. Last year, Panty was brought in to do it, but what with ringworm and practical jokes, she's been scratched, so... I say, this can't possibly be crayfish. Millie!
Don't blame me. He insisted.
They call this rock lobster. It's no more a lobster than I am. It's an obscure Antipodean shellfish. Barker! Champagne! What ails you, man?
Millie, you should have put your foot down.
My foot is bunioned from being put down. If one of you lot wants to fetch and carry for that impossible old man, then you're welcome. It would make me the happiest woman in England.
Nonsense, Millie. You thrive on it.
I gave up the theatre for him. It's still in my blood.
I always think that when Gladys Cooper went to Hollywood, she left a gap that you could fill nicely, Millie.
Thank you, Daisy.
Good looks apart, of course.
Champagne and hot crayfish. We shall hear more of this.
Is it very bad for him?
Catastrophic.
After Sir Henry had proposed the royal toast, Thomas Ancred rose, spoke very prettily, and as per tradition, toasted Sir Henry.
In the time that is to come. I shall now ask the company to drink to Papa's continued health. To Papa.
To Papa. Grandpapa. To darling Noddy. Here's to juice in his tank.
Beggar that I am even poor in thanks, but I thank you. There is no audience as near and as dear to an old player of parts than his own kith and kin. Bless you. As soon now we shall all of us repair to the theatre, there to see unveiled the fruit of our lovely artist's mighty strivings.
Yeah.
A likeness of myself which I may say it is my intention to present to the nation.
Bravo.
However, before we feast our eyes, there is that which I would impart. I shall be brief. Forgive me. My heart is full. It is my inestimable pleasure to announce that Miss Sonia Orencourt has this day done me the immeasurable honor of consenting to be my wife.
Oh, my God.
Methought I did hear the groundlings applaud.
Congratulations, Papa.
I thank you all. I am moved. And now I come to the reason for the good Mr. Ratisbon to grace our festive board. Of late I have been treated with disrespect, nay, with contumely. My goodness has been repaid with the basest insult. All of you here do know me. All of you know that those who love me not, I do not love. It was my intention to request Mr. Ratisbon to draw up anew my last will and testament, and yet my having won the heart of Miss Orincourt has caused a resurgence within this bosom of the milk of divine forgiveness. I have been merciful. I will now ask Mr. Ratisbon to read the terms of my new will.
With your kind permission. I, Henry Oswald Ancred, Baronet, being of sound mind, do declare this to be my last will and testament, hereby revoking all previous wills.
If the new will had been a West End play, it would run forever. It received what they call rave reviews. It provided for handsome cash legacies to Millamant and Sir Henry's 3 daughters. Really, no one had cause for complaint.
The residue of my estate to be divided equally between my son, Thomas Ancred, my grandson, Cedric Ancred, and my fiancée, Miss Sonia Orincourt.
Then, when the will had been read, we all trooped over to the little theatre for the unveiling.
To you, dear lady, the place of honor. If you will all be seated. Cedric, my boy.
I'm ready, Grandpapa.
The moment is nigh. An actor may move his audience to laughter or to tears, to terror or to anger. What he must not do is tantalize. So let it be now. The readiness is all. House lights, Cedric. And curtain.
The paint must still be wet. Leave it to me. There's no harm done.
No, don't use that. You'll destroy it. Here.
I demand to know the author of this outrage.
Well, it wasn't Panty. She's been in bed since 7.
She's been painting green cows for days. I've seen her.
Cow yourself. The medicine she takes makes her sleep like the dead. The child couldn't have done it.
Noddy, did you hear that? That bitch has just called me a cow!
I am going to bed.
Do you mean you're going to stand there and let me be insulted by
I
that?
am upset! I am indeed unwell. Leave me! I am going alone.
He needs looking after. Excuse me.
It was sometime during the night that it happened. Of course, I didn't stay. First, my work was done, and I'd have gone anyway. Also, I was an outsider in what, by definition at any rate, was a house of mourning. Yes, I think that's everything. Thank you so much, Barker. You've been most helpful.
It's been a great pleasure, Miss Troy. I hope to see you again in the near future.
Thank you, Barker. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What are you thinking about?
Macbeth and the art of the embalmer. Who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him?
Practical jokes, you say? Defecating cows?
Just the one, sir.
A book. A 3 centuries-old book on embalming. And a missing bottle of ratbane. All very thin, wouldn't you say?
Skeletal.
Hardly enough to justify going down to Ancreton and muddying the waters.
No, sir. It's just that...
Well?
There's a lot about Miss Troy I don't yet know, sir, but I'm inclined to trust her instincts.
Good witness?
Sir?
I mean, is she imaginative?
Ah, well, naturally she's an artist, and a good one, but if you mean impressionable, no.
Capital. Then with no offence in the wide world, my dear Alan, perhaps either you or Miss Troy could account for this. Seen this morning's Times, have you?
Not yet, sir, no.
But according to you, or rather according to Miss Troy, Sir Henry Ancret made a will dividing his estate more or less equally among the family, with a share going to this lady friend of his, Miss Sonia Orencourt.
He made that announcement, yes.
Then he's been having them on. According to the Times, Sonia Orencourt gets the lot.
What?
Give or take 1,000 or so. It seems he's done his family in the eye. What price equal shares all round now?
But it can't be. At the birthday dinner...
The lady couldn't have, misheard?
Absolutely not, sir. Sir?
Oh, look here, old chap. I don't see any reason to go herring off down to Ancreton. He was 75. As far as one can tell, he ate and drank what he shouldn't have done. He was warned what would happen, and it did. He conked out, dead and buried, is he? And we've no grounds for an autopsy. So let's leave him lie. Not make the family any more distressed than they already are.
From what I've heard, sir, they won't be wearing black for too long.
Actually, I was thinking of the will. Come in.
Forgive the intrusion, sir. But knowing the Chief Inspector's business, I thought he'd like to know that Mr. Thomas Ancret had been in touch. There have been letters, sir, anonymous and addressed to all members of the family, hinting at foul play, sir.
When I think of all the misery you've put me through, I feel so infernally indignant I could wring
When
your
in
head.
doubt, Mr. Fox,
I wish I'd
always give them a dollop of Charlie's aunt. It never fails. Ah, here we are. 8 of them. All the same.
Thank you. Sir Henry Ancret's death was brought about by the person who has received the most benefit from it. Inspector? Or the Oracle? No envelopes, Mr. Ancret?
Oh, we threw them away. Sorry. But the postmark was Middlehampton. That's our nearest metropolis.
And the recipients?
Well, they came at breakfast time yesterday. Let's see. Millie got one. And Pauline, Janetta, and Desdemona, that is. Cedric, Sir Cedric, as he is now. Mustn't leave him out. Nor myself, of course. And the young couple, Fenella and Paul.
But not Miss Orencourt.
Sonia. No. Not Sonia. That's why, for once in their lives, the family are in agreement.
You mean that Miss Orencourt is the person referred to in the letters?
Not half. What fun.
Thank you. Inspector, astonish us.
Well, the old crystal ball's a bit clouded this morning, sir. Middling good paper out of a notepad. From any stationer's or maybe the odd corner shop.
Thank you. Mr. Ancret, do you subscribe to your family's poor opinion of Miss Orencourt?
Do you mean, do I think that she murdered Papa? There, it's been said, out loud, that is. I didn't at first, but now...
Now?
Well, I suppose it's time for the coup de théâtre. After the letters came, the atmosphere got a bit fraught. Sonia said that she would rather die driving in the rain than put up with our loathsomeness a moment longer. Of course, whenever there is a dramatic occasion, you may depend on the Ancrets to rise to it. No one liked to say straight out that Sonia had put poison in Papa's hot drink at bedtime, but it did seem wasteful, given that she was out of the house, for us not to search her room. I didn't do much searching myself. I lack curiosity. Besides, I wasn't sure what it was we were looking for. As it happened, it was Desi who won the coconut. She found it.
And what was it she found, Mr. Ankerd?
Hang on. Yes, I put it out of harm's way. It's the rat poison nobody could find.
See what the lab boys make of this, will you? By the look of it, it hasn't been opened since Madeline Smith gave arsenic to her boyfriend.
The Scottish verdict was not proven, sir.
What an exact fellow you are. KV.
Mr. Alleyn!
Be with Rattlesman.
Dash, I've missed him.
Can I be of help, sir?
Well, it occurred to me to ask, in the case of Papa, is there likely to be a... Well, you know, will they want to go rummaging around in the family vault?
Oh, early days yet, sir. All in good time.
No, what I mean is, you'd want to look inside him for signs of poisoning.
Don't you think, sir, we're rushing our fences?
No, you don't see what I'm driving at. Well, after all, how could you? How shall I put it? Would it at all matter to you? Would it make life that much harder to know that we've had him embalmed?
There is no puzzle, Chief Inspector. Based on rough drafts prepared by Sir Henry, I drew up 2 separate wills.
2? Extraordinary.
Perhaps. Or perhaps not, in the case of a man who was in 2 minds. Sir Henry was uncertain as to the merits of his immediate family. Are you a gambling man, Chief Inspector?
Afraid so.
Sir Henry hedged his bets. One of the wills was signed and witnessed before the dinner. I quoted its provisions in front of the family. Later that night, he destroyed it.
Because of the portrait?
Oh, you know about that. The flying cow, yes. Childish, you'll agree. And yet, when he sent for me later that night, I found him greatly perturbed. He burned the will, the first will, there and then. Then, at his insistence, I sent the butler to fetch a Mr. and Mrs. Candy. Candy is one of the under gardeners, and they were witnesses to the second will.
Which left all to Miss Orencourt.
The young lady's name is Hawkes, Chief Inspector. Miss Gladys Hawkes.
Really?
Yes, these gilded creatures. Mind, I think we can agree that Orencourt does have more resonance to it. And no, not quite all. There were other minor bequests. Very minor.
You mean hardly worth...
Just so. Hardly worth mentioning. That is what you were going to say, Chief Inspector?
Look here, I'm sorry.
Done something, have you?
I mean that you should be part of all this, even as a bystander.
Well, thanks for saying it. Did I mention that I don't think people ought to hang other people? You sure?
I have a feeling I would have remembered.
Well, with that out of the way, I'm happy to say that I'm not the policeman you are.
Ah, you wash your hands of it. How like a woman. May I remind you, it was you in the first place who put the cat among the pigeons. What's so funny?
The thought of you at Ankreton. It is you, my dear Chief Inspector, who's going to be the pigeon among the cats.
See what I see?
No, don't say that I do. Oh, I think I do. Shall we, Oh, yes. Why don't we? Heads.
Heads it is. Here you go. You'll have to see an artist at work.
Good afternoon, sir. May I be of service? I do hope so. I was wondering whether you might have anything that would cheer up a little girl who's been a bit poorly. Well, now. Proper little limb, she is. Says she wants to play a joke on a Dr. Maltravers.
Joke? Oh, you won't like that.
Won't he?
No, he's not one for jokes.
Oh. Well, I just now noticed those raspberry cushions in your window.
Oh, he really won't like that. They're a bit rude, you know. But isn't it a small world? Would you believe I sold one of these not 2 weeks ago, and that was for a little girl who wasn't well.
Get away. This one's for a child up at the big house.
Do you mean Anchorton? So was the other. Now, if it's for her, Panty they call her, and she is a limb, you're right there, well, I'm afraid she already has one.
Oh, dear, dear. What a vexation. Still, never mind. What I always say is a kiddie can't have too many raspberry cushions. I'll take it anyway. Hold on half a tick. Young Panty's confined to barracks. You're not telling me the young tinker sneaked out, came here and bought it for herself?
Lord love you, no, sir.
No?
No, her auntie bought it.
Her auntie?
That's right. Her new auntie.
You must be Panty, because that's what's written there. Who's Carabas? Was he your kitten?
He wasn't a kitten, he was a cat. He was Noddy's cat. Only he loved me better than Noddy. He loved me better than anyone. I was his friend. And I didn't give him the ringworms. I hate Aunt Millie. I hate all of them because they say I killed Carabas with the ringworm.
I'll bet you never did.
I might give you the ringworm.
You do that, and I'll give you my gum boil.
Well, I want to play a game now.
Perhaps you'd like to stay here and play with Inspector Fox.
Can he play Happy Families?
Play it. He invented it. Carry on, Inspector.
Oh, yes. Why don't we? Let's. Thank you.
Thank you, no. Oh, wait, are they making those again? Yes, I think I shall.
My Uncle Thomas brings bickies at weekends. He says you have to know where to look.
Sir Cedric, that holds good for more than just biscuits. Oh dear, have I cast a gloom? Now, please don't think for a moment I'm here to look into anything other than the business of those anonymous letters.
Is that a crime?
It might be a breach of the peace.
Peace? In this house?
Would anyone mind a question or two?
Not at all.
On the evening of his birthday party, Sir Henry appears to have done himself rather too well at dinner.
Aren't we the know-it-all?
He overindulged. He ate tinned crayfish and he drank champagne, both of which were expressly forbidden.
And later on?
After dinner, you mean? He took medicine for his indigestion, and there was always a hot drink, either at bedtime or if he woke during the night.
A hot drink? Prepared by whom?
By Millie. You did it, didn't you, Millie?
No, Jenny, I did not. Since my husband's death, I kept house for my father-in-law. A task, I may say, which was as arduous as my thanks for it were small.
She's off.
I liked Papa. He could make one's life miserable, but there were certain small labours which I did not begrudge, and yes, I prepared his hot drink. But of late, with Papa's consent, a certain person usurped that duty, as if by divine right.
Do you mean Miss Orencourt?
Millie, you never said. I hope I have my pride.
But it was Miss Orencourt who prepared the hot drink that evening.
Oh, for that you must ask Barker.
Yes, madam. Miss Orencourt heated the drink, and I took it to Sir Henry's room in a thermos and set it by his bed. He refused to take it then and there. He was, if Sir Cedric will forgive me, in rather a wax, sir.
And the medicine for his indigestion?
Oh, he didn't need any persuading to take that, sir. The pain raged at him, something awful. The milk of magnesia was kept by the bedside, like the thermos.
Oh, God. Barker, must you blub?
I got him into his pyjamas and gown, sir. Like I was saying, he wouldn't touch his drink. He was carrying on, shouting at me, saying as how I was to fetch Mr. Ratisbon. He's the solicitor, sir.
Yes. Barker, could you just tell me once again, what was on this table?
There was the indigestion medicine, sir. There was the grog tray. There was the thermos with his hot drink, a cup and saucer. Oh, and a spoon for the medicine, sir.
Thank you. And of course, these have all since been washed.
Washed and used again, sir. It was all spilt. The medicine, the thermos, the lot. It was a shocking mess, sir. He'd put some of his drink into the saucer for the cat, sir.
The cat Carabbas?
Oh, yes, sir. But the cup and the flask and the medicine bottle was all overturned. We had to go at it with the carbolic.
Thank you. Barker, what's this?
It was in the old gentleman's hand when we found him, sir. When I found him. It's the bell push, sir. We had to prise open his fingers. In his distress, sir, he must have pulled it away from the wire.
Did you unscrew it in any way?
It's as I found it, sir.
Thank you. Do you know, Barker, I think I need not trouble you any further. I'm obliged.
Oh, very good, sir.
Who are you? And what the bloody hell are you doing here?
At the moment, sir, I'm playing Happy Families. Would you oblige me with, Mrs. Snip, the tailor's wife?
No, you forgot to say please again, so it's my turn.
And I don't seem to be having much luck.
Sir, I am asking, politely, I trust, what your business is with my patient. Are you a journalist?
Me? Oh, bless your heart, no, sir. I'm from Scotland Yard. And I imagine that you're Dr. Maltravers. What a happy meeting. Chief Inspector Alleyn will be pleased.
Very well. So the second will was signed in this room. Now, after Mr. Ratisbon had left, what then?
What do you mean, what then? I gave Noddy his hot drink and I kissed him nighty-night.
And left? And left. Did he drink his hot milk while you were with him?
Drank it and liked it.
And what about his medicine?
And the medicine. People seem to think I've got no feelings. Well, I have. He was sweet and now he's gone. And the money won't ever make up for that. No, I've got no one. He died because he was sick, and the police have no call to go buzzing round asking questions.
Well, you've been very frank with me, Miss Orencourt.
I've been frank with you because I've got nothing to hide.
And I intend to be equally frank with you. And one of the reasons I'm here is because of the practical jokes you played upon Sir Henry. I need hardly ask why. You wanted the blame to fall upon the child Panty, isn't that so?
I knew it. He told you. Well, it serves me right. I thought I had one friend in this crazy gang. Just goes to show you what a fool I was.
I suppose you must mean Sir Cedric Ancred.
Sir Cedric, the Baronet. Or should I say the Baroness? That insect, that worm. God, he's worse than the bloody women. Well, I got the laugh on him and the money. What's he got? Here. Let me tell you about him.
Imagine him sitting up there all hours making a new will, disinheriting his own flesh and blood.
Well, I understand that both those wills were drawn up in advance of that evening.
Do you know, I think we have a good case for proving he was got at.
By Miss Orencourt, you mean?
Yes, by that... What is it, Desi?
Sometimes, Chief Inspector, death comes not as an enemy, but as a friend. By day they talk and think of money. By night they dream of it. But for what you might call murder, there is a stronger motive than greed. There's love. That's why I did what needed to be done. Do you think I could bear to see my darling crippled and in constant pain? What kind of woman do you take me for? Was I to look on and see him in the prison of his maimed body? Oh, God, but I loathe aeroplanes.
Do you mean it was an accident?
The others, his devoted family, they wanted him dead, that they might inherit. But I wanted him at peace. That's why I did it. But I'm glad, do you hear me? Glad. You will, of course, wish me to accompany you, Chief Inspector. There are goodbyes to be said. May I crave 5 minutes? I shall return. You have my word.
Did you ever hear of the Dark of the Sun, Chief Inspector? Very Somerset Mormish. It was supposed to open earlier this year at the Duchess, but the backers got cold feet. Poor Desdemona. She's been dying to make that Act 3 speech ever since. Soda?
No.
Sir Henry suffered from ulcers and degeneration of the heart. He had eaten a disastrous meal, had drunk champagne, and flown into one of his rages. I diagnosed a gastric attack, culminating in cardiac failure. I hold to that.
A tin of rat poison has been found.
Piffle.
In Miss Orencourt's room.
Double piffle.
I'm inclined to agree.
All that family has a down on her. With cause, I admit. But you agree?
The tin had not been opened in weeks. Months, perhaps.
Ah, game, set, and match.
Not necessarily. There could be poison elsewhere at Ancreton.
Speaks the born pessimist. Or do I mean optimist? With respect, sir, triple piffle. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have one patient who is still above ground in this damn booby hatch.
To be sure. How goes the ringworm?
On the mend, sir. It's slow and it's stubborn, but thallium does the trick. Give it time. Her hair is falling out nicely.
Her hair is?
It is a depilatory, you know.
Is it? Poor child. No wonder she's so foul-tempered. Doctor, thallium is also a sedative, is it not?
The flower room may seem a strange place to keep medicine, but I wanted it out of the reach of little fingers. Handy, Patricia is simply into everything. There are 2 bottles. The one that's nearly empty and the one that hasn't been opened.
I've got them. Hold it steady, would you mind, sir? Thank you.
Well done.
Both labelled poison? Naturally, since that is what it is. The dosage is a minute amount taken in water.
I use an eyedropper.
And as you can see, the chemist's seal on the one is as yet unbroken.
It is undoubtedly sealed. Mrs. Kentish, oblige me. Would it be possible for someone to have removed some of Panty's medicine without your knowledge?
Oh, no, I would have noticed.
Even if they had diluted what was left with water?
What a peculiar idea.
Chief Inspector, what are you driving at?
Nothing at all, I assure you. I am the least suspicious person in the world. Or in the CID, at any rate. Ask Inspector Fox.
Fox?
It's peat mould from the flower pots.
So it is, ma'am.
Mrs. Kentish, may I hang on to this one? I'll happily return the empty.
Chief Inspector, this is...
Quadruple piffle? I'm sure it is. Telephone from the inn. You better make sure you're not overheard. I think we'll conduct the second exhumation ourselves.
The second?
Carapace the cat. Oh. Off you go. I'll walk. Do me good. By the way, was it peat mould you put in your pocket in the flower room?
No, sir. Bits of sealing wax.
Fox by name.
Well. Well, that is the end. Curtain down and house lights up. Goodbye, Miss Sonia Orencourt. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Would that be a threat, sir?
What? I mean that I wash my hands of little Miss Third Row of the chorus. Talk about the sneak of St. Hilda's.
As a matter of fact, Sir Cedric, Miss Orencourt seemed to think that you were the one who had sneaked on her.
I'm sure.
You and she conspired, You wanted the child Panty to be cut out of your grandfather's will, and so you perpetrated those jokes. The, what do you call it? The raspberry cushion, the writing on the mirror, the vandalized painting.
Oh, send us to the pokey. Oh, do.
But you outsmarted yourself, Sir Cedric. Panty's medicine was a soporific. The poor child was fast asleep and couldn't have interfered with the portrait, so it had to be one of the grown-ups. Sir Henry realized this. In a temper, he tore up the first will and signed the second.
And it will be contested. I can assure you of that, Chief Inspector. We shall plead that the woman exerted improper influence. But, Cedric, those appalling jokes. You and that woman consorting.
He was going to leave it all to the little brat. Mummy, don't scold. What else could I do?
God, Cedric, you're a fool.
Well, it was murder, of course. The bell push was proof of that. A screw had been undone, so that it simply came away from the flex when Sir Henry had tried to summon help. And all the evidence was rather clumsily rigged to point to Sonia Orencourt. She's hardly a mental giant, but she does have a gift for self-preservation.
She was not his favourite, see? Only Sir Cedric wanted the lot he did, so we came to an understanding.
You bought the raspberry cushion.
Yeah. You should have seen their faces.
She was hardly likely to risk the gallows by murdering an old man who would in any case soon die. There was the tin of arsenic in her bedroom. There were the anonymous letters. The murderer sent those, of course. Everyone received a letter except Sonia Orencourt. And there was that ancient book that so conveniently kept popping up, according to which the art of embalming involves the use of arsenic. So, however the old man may actually have died, traces of that poison would have been found in the remains. One more strand in the rope that would hang Sonia Orencourt. Alas for our murderer, the book is 3 centuries old and the world and the art of embalming has moved on. Messrs. Mortimer and Loam, funeral directors, inform me that nowadays arsenic is never used, at least by them.
Do I really have to?
I'm afraid so. It won't take a moment. Mr. Thomas Ancred, do you identify this as the body of your late father? Looks quite peaceful, don't you think? Good Lord.
All done, sir?
All done.
Oh, yes. It's Carapace. So what was the verdict?
Oh, I'll know by tomorrow morning. He was lying there bald as a coot.
Snap.
Snap?
Yes. So was the cat. Morning, sir.
Morning, Brad.
Is that it, then?
Yes. Surely the yard never sleeps. It's as we suspected. There never was any arsenic. That was just a crude ploy to...
Implicate Sonia Orencourt?
Exactly. Our murder is par for the course. Mixture of cack-handedness and dead cunning. In dilute form, thallium acetate is a medicine. Pantis medicine. But taken neat, it's deadly poison. So, break open the seal on the unused bottle and pour a lethal dose into the old man's milk of magnesia.
And then top the medicine bottle up with water and reseal it.
Neat thallium. No wonder Sir Henry's hair fell out.
And the cat, Carapace.
Probably lapped it up when the bottle was overturned. Imagine a hairless cat walking about to give the game away. But what I want to know is why anyone would want to kill the old man. Could hardly have been from greed. He just announced the terms of a will that provided for everyone around that table. No exceptions. Fair dues for all.
Except for Ratisbon.
Wait a minute.
Yes, miss. Well, I'll just go and see.
Chief Inspector Alleyn, who is it, please?
Rory, there's something I left out. That evening you came to dinner, I tried to tell you the whole story, but I'm one of these people that hates to cross every T and dot every I. I suppose that's why I paint, otherwise I'd have taken photographs. And anyway, it's probably not the least bit important, but if it is, you're going to kill me. And in any case, for the sake of completeness...
Troy, slow down. Now, what is it?
It was something Sir Henry said.
The shade is immaterial. My solicitor will be here by lunchtime. First the child goes tampering with my papers, and now this!
Tampering with my papers. Is that important?
Yes, it is important. Bless you. Bye. Sonia Orencourt. What's that? She's going to do it again. Miss? Miss? I'd like Anchorton 5, please. It's urgent.
Sorry, it's engaged.
Is it? Damn.
I don't care what kind of car it is, as long as it doesn't have a bloody horse pulling it.
Hall, is it?
Yes, Anchorton Hall. Miss Orencourt.
And which station would you like?
Any station, I don't care, just get me there.
Oh, Barker?
There's a rumour going round that we won the war. If that's true, how can one possibly account for a sausage that looks like this?
Perhaps it's Hitler's secret weapon.
Cedric, you're a caution.
Sir Caution, if you don't mind, dear.
Beg pardon, madam, but Miss Orencourt asks if she might have a word.
Miss Orencourt?
Yes, madam. She's taking breakfast on the West Terrace.
Barker, are you saying that she expects me to go to her?
If I may say so, madam, Miss Orencourt is about to leave. She's asked me to have her bags taken down.
She's leaving? Do you mean the barnacle is letting go?
What I say is good riddance.
Well, we have all been rather beastly to her, haven't we?
Paul, darling, the woman's a horror.
If at last we are to see the back of her, then I am utterly at her beck and call. The West Terrace, you say?
Yes, madam.
Give her what for, Millie?
I shall.
What a lovely day this is going to be.
I knew you'd be having breakfast, so I asked the girl to bring an extra cup. Do you want to sit down?
Thank you. How can one resist being invited to take a seat in one's own home?
I asked to see you before I left because you're the worst of them. I mean, you hate me the most.
Hate you? My dear girl, I don't hate anyone.
Yes, you do. And I wanted to say that if you lot had been halfway decent to me, I'd have gone shares. Cross my heart. I like money. Who doesn't? It's an hard life for a girl on her own. But what I always say is enough is enough. I'm not greedy. Only I won't be treated like I was dirt under people's feet. I've got my feelings.
I know you have. That's why my father-in-law is dead. Yes, we know only too well about the sort of feelings you have.
Miss Orencourt, where is she?
Do you know, I think that car was the police. If so, you've left it too late to run. You've been found out.
No, I haven't. 'Cause I've done nothing. I'm as innocent as the flowers that bloom in the spring, Trela. Do you know, you ought to be grateful to me. I could have married your Cedric. It's a fact. He'd have done anything for the money. He'd have even got married. Can you imagine what sort of a husband he'd make? But no. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Maybe I am a bad lot, but I'm not so bad as I'd marry him. And you needn't contest the will, because if you do, I'll fight. And when I do, I usually...
You're just in time, Chief Inspector.
Glad to hear it, Mrs. Ancred. Please don't drink from that cup.
Why on earth shouldn't I?
Oh, no, Mrs. Ancred. I was talking to Miss Orencourt. I'll just take that, miss. Barker told me just now that Miss Orencourt was leaving. So, what was your little scenario? Trapped murderers commit suicide?
Something like that.
You'll be all right now, miss. Good old Troy. She held the key, without knowing it. Someone, Sir Henry told her, had been tampering with his papers. Now, what if those papers happened to be the rough drafts of the two wills? And if so, who was more likely to see them than Millamant Ancred? Well, now, you see, she knows. There are two wills. She knows the contents of both of them, and she knows that Sir Henry intends to announce the terms of any one of them. So she sees a chance, once and for all, to put an end to the old man's shilly-shallying. She orders crayfish for the birthday feast, and in case that and the champagne don't do the trick, she gives them a helping hand. She spikes the old man's milk of magnesia with a lethal dose of thallium. Then she pours out an extra helping just in case.
Case of what?
In case the old man announces will number 2. The one leaves the whole kit and caboodle to Sonia. If he had, Miss Orencourt would never have lived to collect.
She nearly didn't.
That's the trouble with women when they take up poison. They never know when to stop. Especially in the case of a woman who pretends to be the most commonsensical of mothers, but whose son is in fact the adored be-all and end-all of her life. She gave up everything for that little twerp. She abandoned her acting career. She became a sort of unpaid housekeeper to Sir Henry, a drudge, but all so that Cedric might inherit. When Sir Henry signed the second will late that night, the beloved Cedric was out in the cold, and the hated Sonia was in the warm. When Miss Orencourt announced her decision to leave today, well, that was Millamant's last chance.
Well, it's the cat that I feel sorry for.
Cheerio, lads.
Cheerio.
Right out.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I realise it's gone 3 o'clock and we've missed lunch, but if there's anything at all you could do for us, we'd be extremely grateful.
Matter of fact, sir, you're in luck. A lady came in not half an hour ago. We took pity on her, and there's what's left of a leg of mutton. Enough for 2.
Sir, you're a prince among men. Do you know, Brer, If ever I marry a wife, I'll marry a landlord's daughter.
Oh, Shakespeare again, sir.
Lamb, actually.
For then I may sit in the bar and drink cold brandy and water.
Try.
Well, you didn't even tell me who did it.